Me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Me discover aye mapim. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Put sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
We are back and back for good. In fact, this is where I would want to say a very happy new year to you, wherever you're doing the watching from. My name is Roland Amate, and this is Sammy Flex Speaks. In fact, this family, we intend to grow more and more than we are right now. So if you're watching, and especially today is your first time, don't forget to share this content with other people. Don't forget to also refer this particular platform to other people, because here is where real show business truly lives. This is Sammy Flex Speaks, and as usual, you know the format. The tradition continues. I don't do this alone. I do this with my big man,
Bombi D Mommy. We are back. No time to waste. Happy New Year to everybody. I hear say after the first week, there is no need to be saying Happy New Year to people. Or that's what someone wrote somewhere. Though.
Well,
so if today is about 10th January end, we are not supposed to say then. We will say it for the very last time. Happy New Year to you. If you don't say it again, Happy New Year to you.
By this time, their money finished.
Yeah, I clear.
Business mode.
School reopens tomorrow. Today is a holiday. School reopens tomorrow. My girl celebrated her birthday. That is her 8th birthday today.
Wow.
And she got the unicorn cake. Yeah, some girl. Hey, thanks to Yaflex. Yaflex powered the unicorn cake. So,
wow.
Yeah, we got it for.
That's nice.
At least I can move on with my life. Yeah. As she celebrates her birthday, then I can move on with my life.
Expand your tie and die business.
You can't, Charlie. You can't. The pressure. Like, but I chop course like 1,000 times. Daddy, the unicorn cake has not come. I presented the unicorn cake and I can move on. So what's on the table?
Well, what is on the table will be our question. Today we have a very interesting topic as usual on the table, and it is about one of the finest rappers that we have in the industry, in the name of Amerado. Younger.
K-A.
Now I just say K-A.
Yeah.
Very good.
Younger.
Before I think over the weekend, right, was when Amerado came to drop on the same day Anomobeye Black Star Line Festival. That was the same day Amerado came to post a flyer on his page. And the flyer read, details on the flyer read, red letter to Strongman. And people were asking, hey, 2023, where people are planning or anticipating, say, amount for are just preparing towards their body of works, some are planning to release a banger, and somebody has actually penned down a red letter to another colleague. So some people were in a dilemma. Does the red stand for danger, which is beef, or it stands for love? And all the same, man dropped the song. Some people saw the song as praises from one colleague to the other. But people like me, we know they see praises. We see short undertone.
Short on short.
We see snakes under monkey shadow.
Short on short.
Yes.
Okay.
And so today, or also right after that first letter, we also saw another post from Strongman, and it is directed at another colleague in the same way.
Amerado, another post from
like
Amerado.
Amerado,
Yeah.
thank you. Amerado from Amerado to another colleague in the same rap fraternity. And this one there, me, I find it very alarming. I don't know about you. The comment section is for you. You can let us hear from you because we do this with you. But I want to ask my big man.
Yeah.
Is there any cause for alarm? What is going on?
It's a good question and a good observation. And I see so many things going on here. On the day when we first discussed this, I remember your position, which some people agreed with you. That was last Friday. Eh? Some people agreed with you, and some people were also feeling like, yeah, you were thinking too deep about it. Maybe I'll give you the chance for those who missed that. You share it with them later when I'm also done talking about what I'm seeing.
Sure.
This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a rapper who wants to be talked about with flow. This time round, the flow he wants to be talked about is not one of malice. Let me use that word. It is not one with evil intention. It is not one to create confusion. It is one to picture love. It is one to talk about us, but in a more friendly manner. So he started with Strongman.
Yeah.
And Strongman over the years has been Amerado's academy for whatever reasons, knowing that they came from the same level, Mike Bennett in Kumasi as young rappers. And it's even in history that if you are talking about the people who mentioned Amerado's name on radio here in Accra, Strongman will be one of them.
Exactly.
When I was hosting AM Plus on Plus FM, and a certain Don Ichi said he wanted to battle Strongman. And Strongman said, no, Don Ichi is so small for him to battle him. If he really wants a battle, he should try and kill his boy in Kumasi. Then Amerado was not even known or heard of here in Accra. There was even a certain Amerado here by then. There was another musician who was using the name Amerado. So he said, he made reference to him. That, if he wants to battle him, then he should go and kill Amerado in Kumasi before he can even try him. And then Strongman described the Amerado then as his boy. Fast forward, Amerado came to Accra, and out of hard work, dedication, consistency, now he is up there.
Wow.
Now, when you mention his name, he is known in the rap fraternity. But as to why the guy who even mentioned him in the space, he was not flowing with him, he was not vibing with him, it's still a mystery to many. As it stands now, many people don't understand. Why won't Amerado talk to Strongman? Why won't they do any feature? Why won't they be vibing? And sometimes, rather, what we were seeing were subliminals. Amerado would throw a subliminal, Strongman also throw a subliminal, and it was going on like that. We were still not sure what was happening until 2023, January. And the man says, red letter to Strongman. Some people, when they saw the flyer, actually expected it to be a diss song. But when it came out, it was an apostrophe. It was not a diss song. It was rather a song that came as heaping praises onto Strongman. And like I'm saying, I see Amerado as that guy who is looking for talkability. I see him as that guy who is trying to milk with other opportunities around him.
Wow.
He has done yet in some. And I'm sure at this stage, there is something he would want to do.
Okay.
He thinks going back to do yet in some will not come with any wow factor because we've seen him do it.
Yeah.
Going back to do maybe after ETSM, he started doing something. I don't know if I will get it right. He started still doing some things with rap, and that one too, he's done it. And again, this is a new year. He wants to do something that will be talked about. He doesn't want to start on a beef note. He wants to start on a friendly note. Therefore, he'll start with what he calls the red letter to his artist. And the other day, based on your submission that, as much as he seems to be heaping praise on them, there are also some jabs undertone, which will not be taken away from rap. Rap is like that. Rap is like that culture where at every point in time, you need to show your supremacy. Rap is like that where at every point in time, you need to show that, you are the guy. So no matter what you are saying, you will still be throwing some punches here and there. So I see Amerado looking for another way to cash in. That is what I see.
Really?
Because all these things he's doing, it's not as if he's just releasing just audios and putting them out. He's releasing videos, putting them on his YouTube channels. And all these platforms, no matter what content you put there, as much as you get the numbers, they will not say, oh, this one was not a commercial song, this one was not a this song. So you'll not be paid for it. And Amerado knows it will also get him reviews. He knows it will get him reviews. Today we are discussing him. I want to believe other platforms will also be discussing him because of what he is doing. So yes, this is a smart way to start the year. Whilst all rappers are maybe relaxing, thinking about what to do to release a commercial song, Amerado has found a way that when it comes to rap, Ghana, if you're a rapper, beyond writing a hit song, one thing that makes people talk about you will be what you do with your rap. And Amerado has seen, oh, when we do beef, people talk about us. At this stage, there is nobody like a beef. Or there's nothing like a beef. But I can still do something to push people to talk about. Now, in both songs that we've listened to, the one to Strongman, the one to Barony, he is still saying something that, this I'm telling you, if you don't respond well, or if you don't respond in a more friendly manner, I can still come back and go hard on you. He is saying that in all these songs. It tells you one thing, that he's not saying whatever he's doing, it means there is friendship forever. Or he's not saying whatever he's doing, if you step on his toe as a rapper, he's going to forgive you. He's still cautioning you that, though I'm telling you this, but if you give me the chance, I'll still come hard at you. I don't see anything wrong with what he's doing. It is a good approach, a new year, new style, new thinking. And now, rap. Amerado is also doing something to register his name when it comes to all these rap categories. Amerado loves awards. I know how he feels about awards. When there are award schemes coming, he wants to be heard, he wants to be known. And even when you listen to all the rap he's done so far, the letter to Strongman, and you know, he's still talking about awards. Strongman, he mentioned award that if I don't win and you have to win, that's fine. In Barony, he's still saying the same thing. That awards now are judging in but could be crowd here, but this year it doesn't be now me magic. He's still talking about, and this is just to tell whoever is in the music business that if you are talking about rapper, there is a guy called Amerado who is releasing rap even as we speak. So yes, smart way. Smart way. Your understanding of it is like the music politics. You are playing the music politics. But from where I see, I see someone who is looking for opportunity to market himself. And it is working. I see someone who is looking for an opportunity to make some money. And it is working. And again, I see someone who is stamping his authority as a rapper. I'm sure by this time, Amerado will be thinking that, okay, I'm a rapper. Sometimes some rappers will feel I cannot talk about them. Some rappers will think I cannot touch them. But I'm touching them. I'm touching them not for any negative vibe, but I'm touching them for touching sake because we are rappers. I would not be surprised if the next line comes from someone like Obibini. Because I see this happening.
In a series.
Yes, I see this happening. These three people, Lyrical Joe, Obibini, or Sarkodie, or maybe Manifest. Maybe let me add up. Okay, Obrafo, he might not want to go there. But I can still add and make that out of these 5 rappers, if Amerado is going to continue with what he's doing, it will come from any of these guys. And it is a nice way to market himself. Rap in Ghana is very hard to sell. And Amerado has seen this. He knows the kind of songs he does that blows. He knows that when I do a song with Famille, because Famille will sing, the song will blow. When I do a song with, say, Black Sharif, because of Black Sharif, the song will blow. But he knows that when he does rap alone, it will go some way. But when he does rap, and he uses the rap to do some things like what he is doing, they can stand on their own.
Wow.
So remember, at the point when he did this song, Rap Something, he called the song Rap Something. That was when he was telling the world that best rapper. I think it was best rapper.
When he said, "Why men for me compare Sarkodie, but for me compare Sarkodie," I won't say me the best. That kind of.
I think he did a song called Best Rapper. I think he did a song called Best Rapper. Maybe you can confirm later for me. And that was also another strategy. Like, let me rap and let the people know who I am. At every point, Amerado is stamping his authority as a rapper. And I'm sure this is what he's doing with the letters to his colleague rappers. So, yes, good deal, good move. He learns marketing and he knows how to deliver. And that is what I'm sure he's doing. So, yes, big ups to him. So far, so clean. And we have seen his people also responding positively.
Yeah, there's best rapper.
There's best rapper.
That was 2 years ago.
I'm sure that's what I want to talk about. That he is doing it so well. We saw the reactions from Strongman. Another positive reaction. Apart from that, Strongman has not said anything. We are still waiting for what will happen.
I think Barony has also responded when she also reposted the
flyer.
The flyer, yes.
Okay.
She also said, today be my red letter day. And she added a love emoji to it.
Exactly. So yes, another opportunity to make money. Another opportunity to register your brand as a rapper. And I think it's a smart way. Sometimes, if you're a creative person, you need to think. You don't have to be one way. You don't have to be predictable. And I'm sure that is what Amerado is doing. And I give it all up to him.
1 minute. Should any of these people that, including the ones that have already been mentioned and the ones that are yet to be mentioned, should any of these people reply?
Reply in what fashion?
So,
reply with the same love letter, or they reply in the opposite?
So in my opinion, I believe, since I see subliminals even in some of these praises, should they reply even in that same manner? Is it allowed?
Yeah, it is allowed. Why not? It is allowed. And if I were them, I would also reply. Yes.
You advise them to?
Yes. Why should I sit down for someone to chop from me? The last time I checked, I heard when people were talking about Zion Felix and Mina breakdown. I heard he also did his own video. Like, when I heard that, I said, wow, that's smart. I've not seen it myself. Someone told me that he also did a video addressing it. I said, wow, that's smart.
Yeah.
Because he knows we are in the content world. That if I play loose and they chop on my head, you chop free. So now, I'll not give you free content to chop. I also chop. So if I were any of these guys, there is also content. I'll also reply, same fashion. Also know when to place my words. Some subliminals here and there. And we are good. Yes, so they should reply.
They should reply.
They should reply. Content world. They should reply. They should also be part of the talkability. They should not be left out. Media, I won't be left out if I were part of it. Yeah, I won't. Like, quick response to Amerado's letter. If I were any of them, quick reply to Amerado.
P.O. box.
Yeah, love letter to Amerado. Then me too, the next day I come. Quick reply to Amerado. People also come and Charlie, anything for the numbers in this industry. And I'm telling you this. Now, in 1 minute, what were you also seeing? You were saying it otherwise. What were you also seeing?
aside the commercial level that you spoke about, I also think that man is also trying to stamp his authority in the game. You know, like you said, it is a commercial business that we are all doing, and just like the phrase goes, if you are looking for the person who is being chopped at a particular point, and you don't find the person,
then you are
the one that is being chopped. And Amerado has already been proactive and has decided to use some people to chop them. And that is what he is doing. So sometimes, in order for you to get some of these people to respond, there's also that notion that people are more attracted to negative stuff. Things that will prick them, things that will cause them to reply. So even in that line of praising whoever he's mentioning, he also has that 1 or 2 pointers that will prick you to drive the conversation around him and also to revive the rap game. Because we all know when some of these rappers begin to cash out, it is out of when they have interactions. And that interactions usually come when they are trying to brag or stamp on, or just stamp on their supremacy. And that is what Amerado is doing. When you even look at his letter to Barony, with him even citing some of these awards instances, really shows where man stands. And the fact that he's saying, if you don't reply, I will also come at you, or I will come again, shows that, yes, he is just trying to remind all these people that, yes, when you take a critical look at the rap genre, it is a genre that has been like a roller coaster in the system.
Okay.
It comes up at a point and goes down. It comes up and you see another genre taking over. And we can all attest to the fact that if not for 2 years, for almost a year now, one genre that has been very popular is Afrobeat. And all rappers have seem to have lost their relevance, including Sarkodie, who is now constantly and consistently pairing with people who are Afrobeat singers or Afrobeat players. So in order not for him to also go and form that same tangent, because already people have already tagged him as a Sarkodie follower, a Sarkodie follow back. So if he should also follow that same tangent, then he'll be like, okay, what do you want to miss is style beer? And now, apart from Yetinsem and other stuff that he's done, man also wants to show how versatile and how dynamic he is in every system, which is why he's bringing this letter. So media, people can see praises for all for whichever spectacles they are wearing. But with the spectacles that I'm wearing, yes, I can see snakes and the monkey shadows.
Well, let's leave it there. That opinion still holds for you. But I am looking at someone who is looking for talkability.
Oh, yes.
Who is looking for brand positioning.
Yes.
Who is looking for money.
Yes.
And at the same time, who is looking for superiority.
Yes.
Or for instance, example, supremacy. That is what he's looking for. He wants to be known for being that guy, the rapper we have in Ghana. And Charlie, we can't take anything away from him. And this will be my 2 cents for now.
Thank you very much. That will be all for today's edition. My name is Roland Amate. Big thanks to my big man here, Sammy Flex, and also to Currency the Guitar Rasta, Richie Flex, and everybody giving us huge support behind the scenes. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. And also don't forget to stay safe. We will meet on the next episode. We are out.